Some border news. See what drugs are coming in. Still saying. Why everybody buys an alligator, send down to Texas, or put it in the Rio Grande. Don't think we have that many people cross it. But that's me. Well, should be breaking the law. Go. Welcome. We're uncover a little bit of drug seizure at the border. We all know fentanyl's a major problem in the United States. Well, pretty just about everywhere. Overdoses are at an all-time high. Here's a little ad, little video on fentanyl before we start the border drugs that were seized.
Was the deadliest year for overdoses in the U.S. Since 2018, the DEA has seen more than a 50-fold increase in the number of counterfeit fentanyl pills seized, and those containing a lethal dose increased dramatically.
When teenagers attempt to purchase the prescription drugs on the black market, more often than not, they are sold fentanyl colored, sized, and stamped to look identical to the prescription drug.
From 2014 to 2019, China was the leading source of illegal fentanyl. Since then, Mexico tops the list. And while seizures of cocaine, meth, and heroin by Customs and Border Protection have decreased in recent months, fentanyl continues to go up. It's more addicting and powerful than other drugs, and that makes it better business in the black market. At the Brownsville, Texas port of entry, stopping the rising flow of it is a constantly evolving task. How bad is it right now?
It's just very challenging at times. It can be very challenging.
So here we see the driver.
Okay, I don't know what happened to that. Anyways, you guys got the most of it. I don't know. I was seeing a movie premiere, but hey. 30,000 fentanyl pills discovered and hidden inside a walker at the border. Southern border corridor sees the majority of the deadly drugs, including counterfeit fentanyl pills, eventually finding their way into the neighborhoods. Cartels find creative ways to deceive, conceal, and attempt to avoid detection, and yet our border patrol agents continue to find record amounts of drugs. Still, the amount of drugs that successfully make it through without detection is staggering. The cartels and drug smugglers are willing to lose some of their spoils in the process of making its way into the United States. For every shipment that gets intercepted, there's an untold number that makes it through. Start with Arizona. This is the little old man with his walker. Officers at the Nogales port of entry was tipped off by their canine partners of a 59-year-old male who was attempting to cross the border undetected. The man was using a walker stuffed with nearly 30,000 fentanyl pills and valued at $875,000 hidden inside it. That's a lot of pills. Let's go to the Yuma sector. Last Sunday, agents at the Blythe station referred a Chrysler sedan to secondary inspection, located on California secondary inspection checkpoint located on California Highway 78. During the search of the vehicle, they discovered 40 pounds of methamphetamine, personal use of marijuana, and related drug paraphernalia. On Tuesday, Walton Station agents they conducted a stop on a Plymouth minivan traveling east on Interstate 8. They discovered 2 pounds of methamphetamine and 5 grams of heroin. Let's go to Texas. El Paso sector. They've arrested, 30 fugitives over the last week? Wow. On the 30th, officers at the Paso del Norte border crossing, they intercepted 57 pounds of methamphetamine from a 70-year-old male U.S. citizen. 51 bundles discovered in the vehicle. Later that day, they intercepted 5 pounds of methamphetamine and 6 pounds of heroin from a 30-year-old male U.S. citizen. Following a canine alert and inspection of the vehicle, 8 bundles were discovered inside the vehicle. On May 2nd, they intercepted 26 pounds of cocaine from a 19-year-old male U.S. citizen following a canine alert and inspection. 10 bundles were in the vehicle. May 3rd, at the Paso del Norte border again, they intercepted 0.28 pounds of fentanyl from an individual that was walking. Fentanyl was discovered inside the groin area of the person. May 5th, they intercepted 3 pounds of liquid methamphetamine that was hidden inside a bottle of liquor. Later that day, at the Bridge of America border crossings, they intercepted 12 pounds of cocaine from an 18-year-old male U.S. citizen following a canine alert and inspection. 4 bundles were in the car. May 6th, officers at the Paso del Norte border crossing again intercepted 95 pounds of marijuana from a 37-year-old female U.S. citizen following a canine alert and inspection. 85 bundles were found hidden in their car. Laredo sector. This is an interesting seize right here. They were conducting an outbound enforcement operations at the Hidalgo International Bridge. They encountered a Chevy pickup driving south to Mexico. When they inspected it, they found 3,000 rounds of .38 caliber pistol ammunition and 13,000 rounds of 7.62 by 39, aka AK-47 rounds, that was hidden inside the vehicle. That's pretty interesting. That's a lot of rounds. May 7th, the Hidalgo International Bridge. They encountered a F-150 making entry from Mexico. After physically inspecting the vehicle, they extracted 4.98 pounds of fentanyl, valued at $76,800, concealed in the vehicle. Let's go to the Rio Grande sector. May 3rd. Agents attempted to initiate an immigration inspection on occupants of Chevy Silverado believed to have loaded migrants or narcotics from the Rio Grande and Brownsville. The driver failed to yield and led the agents and Department of Public Safety (DPS) troopers on a pursuit. The vehicle drove through a fence, struck a border patrol vehicle, and they drove the truck into the river. Driver was observed heading back towards Mexico. They left behind 22 bundles of marijuana that weighed 486 pounds and valued almost $400,000. The agents believe the vehicle was ferried across the Rio Grande River. Can you imagine ferrying a vehicle across the river? Wow. But drug cartels, they have unlimited money. Brownsville agents, 6 bundles of marijuana weighing over 140 pounds in the Rio Grande. The agents observed the drug smugglers crossing back into Mexico. The Harlingen agents apprehended 12 pounds of marijuana and a suspected smuggler from Mexico. The Rio Grande Valley Border Patrol sector agents, they have seized more than 21,000 pounds of narcotics from October of 21 to March 31st of 22. And that is only the drugs that are being caught. There are thousands and tens of thousands of pounds of drugs coming across the border that never get caught. Does our government care? No. Let's leave the border open. Let everybody come in. Anyways, that was just a quick border drug seizure update. Till next time.